Hey guys, it's Marf. Let me put this on a gimbal real quick. How you doing, bud? I'm good. I'm actually a YouTuber. Well, it's a gimbal. Yeah. Fema, in particular. Well, to be honest, I've been covering the Cascadia subduction zone. Sorry, my gimbal won't work. I don't want to get you on the shot. Like, I was expecting like somebody to come out and like, flip on me, but I don't know why the camera won't go. But you can see I'm
What
on.
stuff you've been covering with Cascadia?
Well, the Cascadia subduction zone, the 9.0 that's coming. I talked to Chris Goldfinger, the lead seismologist. In fact, this was kind of last minute thing. Like I actually tried to call a few numbers to see if I could talk to somebody at FEMA and ask about if somebody could tell us what we are doing, because we're like at a 1 out of 10 for preparedness.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
you have a preparedness YouTube channel or something?
Yeah.
Nice.
And we're going to be doing a series of like how to get ready and all that.
Very nice.
And FEMA 10, obviously it's the main hub for all of this. So,
cool.
but I was surprised to see that it's an Army base as well.
Just a reserve center.
Okay.
It's not really a military base, but
I just saw inside the window it says, "Are you Army strong?" And I'm like, "What the heck? I didn't know."
Yeah, we have the Hooper Center, a couple of reserve units.
Okay.
With FEMA,
so you basically have to hang out here all day.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, not really. Usually it's boring.
I'm Adam, by the way.
I'm Sam.
Nice
to meet you. Your hand, but
the fence.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
that's cool. I'm glad you're doing a preparedness thing. There's quite a few people here that are into that. So,
like employees or
employees? Yeah. Obviously they work here. They know Cascadia's coming. So
now, do you hear anything? Like,
I'll be honest. FEMA's. Are you recording right now?
No.
Okay. FEMA's basically paperwork. They're paperwork people. So if Cascadia hits, all of your practical preparedness stuff is going to come down to the state.
Down to Washington State.
Yeah, Washington State is going to basically be putting the resources, other states. FEMA is basically going to be trying to pay for stuff, filling out paperwork, funding things. When we've sent people over for hurricanes and stuff, mostly it's, fill out paperwork, process insurance claims, how can we help you with that kind of stuff.
But Cascadia is going to be way bigger than that.
It is. And basically I wouldn't expect most of FEMA to be in this region to even be. With I-5 goes down, 405, people aren't even going to be able to show up to work.
Well, and then all the overpasses collapsing.
Yep. Yeah. Honestly, what the...
I tell my people to be prepared for a month or 2 months.
Oh, yeah. I would say that's at least a minimum.
Minimum, yeah.
That's not what FEMA will tell you officially, just because whatever. But yeah, it's if it hits, it's gonna be bad.
That's are you familiar with Chris Goldfinger? The really big one article by the New Yorker. He was the one that they based that on. That's what went viral and basically told everybody what was going on.
Yeah.
He said if it hit right now, like it will affect not only the West Coast, it will affect the country.
Oh yeah. In fact, most of the response will probably come from out of state. Yeah. Just because stuff's going to be devastating in Washington.
Yeah.
Most of the employees, if it happens, I remember the Ash Wednesday quake we had.
Yep.
Way back when.
Was that Mesqually?
Yeah, I think it was that 2000? 2001, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
It was on Ash Wednesday. That happened kind of right in the middle of the morning commute hours, middle of the morning.
Yeah.
So, if that had dropped to I-5, overpasses, 405, bridges, that happened at night, nobody would be able to show up to work.
And that was only a 6.7 or something.
That wasn't that big.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is there a way to get in touch? I tried every phone number I could, and nobody would. I mean, people just kind of gave me the runaround. I'm just an independent journalist trying to. I want to warn people because I don't think people realize how serious it is.
No, you're absolutely right. Shoot. You know, I can't give out information.
Yeah, I know.
I can tell you where to look, though, would probably be the media relations people.
Yeah.
And I would just pitch it as, hey, I'm a local journalist. Can I get a hold of someone for an interview, schedule something like that? Other than that, I don't know if I can tell you much. But,
yeah. Why do they need so much land? Why do they have like a super huge,
honestly,
open field?
Because in the 50s, the Army had this as an old Nike missile base for the Cold War. And when they shut down all the Nike missiles, they were like, well, we have all this land, we don't know what to do with it.
Did they fill in the missile silos?
Oh, yeah. There weren't silos. It was...
exterior, like...
Yeah, basically, they had, like, they called it a magazine, I think it was. It was basically just like a concrete bunker.
Oh, I get you.
They would feed up a couple of missiles through. But, yeah, they're all filled in. In fact, the command and control is over at a park. Up here, I forget what the name of the park is.
So... another reason I came here is because a subscriber said that they saw like just tons of white trucks and all sorts of stuff. Is that normal?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is kind of our overflow parking lot. If we have big disaster drills or anything, people park here.
Do they do drills with tents and stuff here too?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, okay. I figured as much. I mean, the thing I've been telling people is like just like the military does war games, FEMA has to do these drills. Were you working for them when Cascadia Rising was being done?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be the biggest drill, I think, ever.
It was a big one. They had National Guard, military, DOD, 4 or 5 different states had their emergency management divisions. So, yeah, it was pretty big. There was a lot of cars here then.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's a lot of people think there's all kinds of sinister stuff going on with FEMA and death camps and all that.
Well, actually, I've been telling people, so FEMA's not going to just grab you out of your home. If a major disaster happened, they might have to contain people because of looting and
They couldn't.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, there's not enough stuff here. They have no supplies here to set up even a refugee camp.
They have the room, I guess, it's just
they
not
have
the supplies.
That's basically it.
They would have to basically go off of like donations and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, they don't have any plans to go here. You know?
I think this area is, when it does hit, it's going to be. I'm glad that I'm not on the waterfront.
Yes.
Like people don't realize it's going to be a tsunami guaranteed.
From what I've heard, and this is not coming from FEMA, this is coming from other sources, but if pretty much everything west of I-5 is going to be toast.
Yeah.
So.
Well, actually, that was like a FEMA quote, but I think that was before they kind of addressed it.
Yeah.
That's it's pretty scary to think about.
It is. It's terrifying.
I have all my family up here, and it's like.
Yeah. I had family down in Aberdeen. We just finally convinced them to move up closer, farther off the seaboard.
Yeah. No, I mean we moved from South Park up to way up here.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Right here we're on top of the hill, so it's pretty decent. But yeah, it's gonna be nasty. Food's gonna go down. People don't realize that those grocery stores, they're gonna run out of food in 12 hours.
I felt really awkward. I was kind of in the entrance just getting like the 100% ID thing, and a guy came in and he's like, dude, can I help you with anything? And blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I'm just filming outside of FEMA.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, it kind of is suspicious, and so we at least wanted to check on you and see if you're a nut.
Yeah.
About half the guys
Were you told to check on me?
Yeah, he came up and told me about it.
Oh my gosh.
So, about half the people that film us are the crazy, they have mind control antennas and they're here to kill us. And
no, that's not me.
And we're like, seriously, man.
I just didn't want to cause a scene, No.
And the other half of people are usually trying to provoke a response out of security so they can post YouTube footage.
No.
As long as you don't do that, we don't care. It's legal.
Yeah.
You're on public property.
No, my main agenda is to prepare people for the Cascadia subduction zone.
No, I think it's a great plan. What's your you have a YouTube channel, you said?
Yeah.
What's your let me get my notebook out. What's your YouTube channel? Look it up.
No problem.
I worry about the Cascadia myself, so I've got a bug out bag in case I have to walk home in my car. So what's your YouTube channel?
Well, it's me and my buddy.
Okay.
It's UNI ROCK. Unirock. Like you and I rock.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll have to look it up, man.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate it.
Easy.
Have a good night.
Yeah, if you're walking the film, just try and stay on the driveway.
I don't want to get like, yeah, right when that guy saw me, it was like
filming is okay. Just if you come on the property, then it changes a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just
I got the hint. I was like,
on the sidewalk,
no worries.
Is it Adam?
Yes. Is there anything exciting that, like, drills that are coming up, or not really?
I'll be honest, if you want really good somebody energy problem, it's probably better to go through state emergency management.
Okay.
Just because they're the ones who are going to mobilize more resources locally. FEMA is going to be more of a here's some money.
Yeah.
They have a few people that respond to stuff, but most of it's going to be the states.
Okay.
I hit them up, see what they have to say.
All right. Well, thank you. Are you guys hiring, by the way?
The security company?
Yeah, like just working for FEMA.
So I don't work for FEMA. I work for a private company as a contractor. And unless you're ex-law enforcement or ex-military,
Oh, so you have to have a background.
yeah.
Gotcha.
FEMA, yeah, they're hiring. Going USA Jobs, I think is the website.
Yeah.
They have internships.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and they usually during the summer they'll hire an intern or two. So yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
All right.
And I know they have a media relations department. I don't know what they do.
Hey, that would be something I would like.
They're on Twitter. They're on Instagram.
All right. Have a good night, Sam. I'll just tell you right now. Sorry, I was fumbling. I was shaking. I couldn't get the damn gimbal on. I kept pushing it, and then I was like shaking. The guy saw me, and he says, "You need to remove yourself right now," and I wasn't even inside. But that guy was super nice. But yeah, I knew like right when he was pulling around. That's why I went live after that guy, because anyways, I feel bad. I wasn't gonna tell my freaking channel. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, Uni. But then, you know, he's gonna see that and see, oh, that's not the channel. Whew. I don't even know. By the way, I got time-lapse footage. I got all this other stuff. I got followed. By the way, and I'm not saying that it's mind control and all that. So I told the truth. My thing is preparing people for the Cascadia subduction zone. That's like my big thing. So I did not lie. But that was freaky. I mean, within 2 minutes, somebody drove up. I have it on video. It was part of my recordings. I did a time lapse. In fact, I did a time lapse from this bus stop, so it looks kind of like this. But it was when the sky was setting, and it was pretty. I ran out of room on my phone when the sky was all crazy, like Seven Spalding or WSO would have went crazy over this footage. Like Fema with this beautiful, freaking crazy, weird sky in the background. I'm still shaking. Like, I thought I was gonna get arrested. That's why I put it on live. I don't know if it's legal to go right up to the freaking gate, and then within 2 minutes, I'll show you guys the footage. I walked up and I took footage of, they have, what do you call it? They have Humvees, they have vans, they have all sorts of stuff on the other side of the building. Now, so the reason I'm here, and I told you guys this in my stream last night, I said 2 subscribers told me that they were set up with white trucks everywhere, tents. I called, they had said that there was like 140 tents. So I called all of the rental companies today. They said a company that used to be called Clowns Unlimited is now All Masters Pro or something. And I found them through their old ad. They rented out 140 just yesterday, and I was all chatting with the guy. And so they're doing these drills and stuff. Like I said, I even asked him, I said, oh, so is it normal to have trucks and all that stuff? He said, yep, that's totally normal. And I got video in the window of Fema, all over, plastered all over. It says, are you Army strong? So yes, they say that there's a reserve center here, but whatever. Oh man, that's one for the records. And yeah, he came right away. He looped around. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't think I had the camera facing that way, but he looped around on the golf cart and he went right up to the fence. And then he even, I feel bad. The guy even says like, oh yeah, usually people are just trying to get YouTube videos or whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get in my truck and get the F out of here. All right.